there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. It is out of here. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
It's time for the Hum Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field, sending Doyle back at the wall.
Go! What can you do?
What is up, everybody? What to say? Great start to the season, 8-1. Best record in baseball. You know you're not going to win every single game. We could take a loss. Yesterday was a rough one, a terrible loss, bringing in Doval. Webb was absolutely cruising. You bring in Doval. He is all out of whack. He blows the game. Giants end up losing. Can't score a run. Come back today. All good, right? We got the new City Connects. Remember the last City Connects? Giants used to win. Like we won like the first 6-7 games in those babies and had a great record in those. So just saying, we got the new City Connects today. Very music centric. Okay. You guys know I'm a musician. I'm all about it. I like the music. Okay. They look, actually, I mean, honestly, they didn't look as bad as I thought they would look. That said, we couldn't score a single freaking run in the damn uniforms. What's going on? We lost 1-0, and it could have been worse. Take away our pitching is good, and our bats are going to get hot again. They need to get hot. Why am I blurry? One quick move, and it's blurry, and it can't recover. One little quick move, and it gets blurry, and it can't recover. 1-0 crash out video, fire everyone. And that was rough. Let me get a napkin here, see if maybe I need to clean the, oh, it looks better there. Okay, we're good. Let me get my composure. Here. Fire everyone. Crash out. Brandon, complete poor effort. And there was a lot of good pitches the Giants missed. I saw hanging curves. I saw fastballs right there. I saw pitches. I was like, dude, Barry Bonds would have, and I know everyone can't be Barry Bonds, but Bonds would have lit that ball on fire and put it up out of the ballpark into the water. We just don't have someone who can do that on a mistake. Now, I was excited to see a couple of hard hit balls in the ninth, but they didn't fall in. Chapman hit the ball well, didn't fall in, went right to the glove. A couple of nice diving plays by the Reds, good defense by the Reds. We had our guy up, which was Wilmer Flores. I thought he was going to hit a home run to tie the game. It didn't happen today, and it's a loss. 2 in a row. And the Giants ball hard on 2 games in a row. Reds hated getting swept at their home opener and wanted revenge. It very well could be. Let me say hello to everyone in the chat. We're obviously in the car today. Car stream. We're going to have car streams today, tomorrow, and Thursday's a day off. So we're going to have some car streams because I am going to be out of town, okay, on business. The good news is we're going to have a new stadium review coming very soon because I'm going to be hitting another game tomorrow. But unfortunately, it's not the Giants game. I would love to go to the Giants game, and I will be there hopefully against the Rockies coming up early next month. About to get swept by the Reds at home. We can't let that happen, Malone. We can't let that happen. Dodgers lost. The Padres are losing. And there's the good news. Teams are going to win. Teams are going to lose. Adames has been bad. You pay that guy to come through in games like this. And Adames did not come through. Adames hadn't been coming through. A nice couple of good at-bats today. I liked what I saw in his first at-bat from Sam Huff. He had a nice base hit. A couple of good at-bats from Casey Schmidt today. He got a nice base hit. Just not a lot of memorable moments in this one. There's not a lot to talk about. No home runs. And the pitching looked good. I thought Birdsong looked solid. Can't complain about the pitching. 1 run. Matos looked pretty good. Everyone else looked uncomfortable. Maybe it's my imagination. Yes, teams are going to win. Yes, teams are going to win. Teams are going to lose. Good teams don't get shut out in back-to-back games, period. We can go on this argument all day long. It happens. It happens. Good teams have been shut out in back-to-back games. World Series championship teams have been shut out in back-to-back games. It does happen. We can look back. If you don't think the Dodgers have been shut out in back-to-back games, it has happened. I guarantee it. And recently. Maybe not last year, maybe not this year. I don't know. Maybe not the Dodgers. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's happened. It happens. Now we get shut out again tomorrow. 3 straight games. Then it's it's really concerning. 2 straight games can happen. It's not ideal. I'll say that. The Giants didn't sweep the Reds at home. Casey Schmidt was great today. Yesterday, Jung-Hoo Lee was hitting terrific. Jung-Hoo had some good-looking at-bats, good-looking looks today. But again, you're just not getting the big hits. Jung-Hoo stole that base. I was like, steal, because the pitcher had already used up his throws to first, his pickoff play. So I'm like, dude, take the biggest lead known to man and go. I mean, don't take too big of a lead to get picked off, but, you don't have to worry about it. Take a big lead, force him to throw over there, and guess what? He doesn't get you. We got second base, or just run when he pitches. Lee ain't got no power. This team could use a Jorge Soler. Well, if we wouldn't have traded him, maybe we could still have him. Logan, we swept the Dodgers in one game like 50-0 at Dodger Stadium a couple seasons ago. They went on to win 100 games and we didn't make the playoffs. It happens. They lost. Tell me when. I'm not in a position to do the research right at this moment. You want me to stop the camera and grab the phone and look it up? Of course it's happened. If there is a way to look it up, you should go to Baseball Reference, look up a World Series champion, look through the season, you'll find back-to-back shutouts. Just to say something so conclusive that you lose back-to-back games, you suck. That's extreme. That's ridiculous. Of course, a team can lose get shut out in back-to-back games. You can get shut out in back-to-back games and win the World Series and still be a really good team or make the playoffs. It happens. It's a 162 game season. You're going to make a final judgment over 2 games. I get it. Pissed off. They just lost 2 in a row. Pissed off. They're still 8-3. They're still 8-3. I wish I could look it up. I'm really tempted. FN5. Last time we talked about it, you made me look up. Was it you made me look up Tony Gwynn? Because you're like, Tony Gwynn's never gone 0 for whatever or 1 for whatever. I was like, yeah, he has. Slumps happen, even to Tony Gwynn. Tag some dude, he's a contact hitter. That's a base threat. Golden Jets is here. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. It's all about the mindset. Oh, that wasn't you. Okay. Someone was arguing with me because one of our guys went like 0 for 12 or something. And they were like, no good hitter will ever go 0 for 12. And I'm like, dude, all hitters go 0 for 12. They play the big leagues long enough. I guarantee you, Tony Gwynn has gone 0 for 12. Barry Bonds went 0 for 12. At some point, you go on a tough stretch where you hit line drives right at people. It just happens. Yeah. LeBron and the Lakers blow games all the time. Bats have gone cold. We were 8-1 48 hours ago. Well, now we're 8-3. Win tomorrow, we're 9-3. That's it. That's all I know. There's nothing else I know. You guys remember this guy? Brad Penny. Topps Chrome 2003. Baseball card of the day. Topps Chrome 2003, Brad Penny. Got my box of cards here. You got anything cool in here? Not really. That's probably the best one I got. We got some Fernando Tatis Jr. stars of MLB. These are very common. So what can you say, guys? What can you say but get them tomorrow? There's a slick looking card. Chrome's are nice. Hey, thank you so much, Fins 24/7. Yeah, love the Chrome. Love the Chrome. Certain years I collect Chrome. Certain years I just go for the base. This year I got just base card. Not base, but I shouldn't say bases, but the standard Topps, not the Topps Chrome. There's Carlos Correa right there. That's what they look like. That's what this year's Topps Series 1 looks like. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool cards. Who's that here? Oh, not bad. Not too shabby. But yeah, I love the Chrome. Chrome is absolutely sick. Watch us lose tomorrow. If we lose tomorrow, it's bad. Are you going to Warfare opening night Thursday? No. Maybe I'll go Friday, though. I don't think I'm going to have time on Thursday. I'm out of town, like I said. Way out of town. I'm way out of town. I'm going to be out of state for a few days. Thursday, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but I'll probably be a little too tired. I'll probably go Friday or Saturday. And I still got to check out that movie, see if I want to see it. Hard to see in the car. Yeah. Sorry about that. What else can we say? 12 minutes 32. The offense is really pathetic right now. There's nothing there's just got to, 2 losses, win tomorrow. You lose tomorrow, then we're starting to erase the hot start. That's, God forbid we erase the hot start. We end up 9-9. Then it's like, oh gosh, it's like, what team is the real Giants? Is the real Giants the team that was 8-1, that was running on all cylinders, that just couldn't lose, that were amazing? Or is the real team this team that can't score runs? I don't know. Remember last year we went through this. And I even said we're going to have tough times this year. Are tough times here? I don't even feel like we're really in tough times just yet. I just take it as a couple losses. The fact we got shut out is extra frustrating. The fact that we lost in frustrating style yesterday sucks, but the pitching has been good. You got to believe Adames is going to turn around and get hot. And I hope that, I really wish we had like one more big bat in that lineup, but because Tyler Fitzgerald, I like Tyler Fitzgerald, but he hasn't really gotten it going. He hasn't looked that great so far. His speed paid off in that one game when he scored the winning run. He almost made a nice catch today. He probably should have had it, but it kind of popped out of his glove. But at the plate, I don't know what he's hitting, but it's not great. Like Tyler Fitzgerald needs to get it going, or the Giants are going to make a move. They're going to send him straight down to Sacramento and bring up Wisely. And that might be a Wisely thing to do. He sucks hitting. Tag some. They need to quit messing with the lineup. Ramos needs to be clean up. Leadoff is outrage. They do like to mess and tinker with the lineup, but we haven't been. Bring up Brett Wisely. Hey, my fellow San Francisco Giants fans and all you good people, the Giants lose to the Reds in the series. I'm absolute lost for words. And that's what I'm here for, to try to find the words. But there's not a lot of words to say. I'm just trying to think of something about this team that could change. A second baseman would be nice, who has a little bit of a better, and Tyler Fitzgerald earned this shot, especially after last year, that run he went on, but he hadn't homered yet this year. He hasn't homered yet. We'd love to see, we had breaking news. Vladimir Guerrero signed a huge extension. I was happy to see that. He's going to stay with the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is awesome for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I thought I had a Vlad card in here somewhere, but Vlad is an absolute beast. One of my favorites. Remember, if you guys were here for that first pack opening on one of these live streams, I pulled that Vladdy Gold mail that in to get graded, because I thought that was a really cool pull right there live. I think I was in a spring training post-game show, but yeah, Vladdy with that really nice extension. So that's really cool for him and Blue Jays fans. But yeah, Giants just need a little more thump in that lineup, but hey, we may be okay. But if Tyler Fitzgerald's not going to get it going, I think we need a little more pop. We need to figure out first base situation. We've had 3 people play there already. I mean, obviously Wade Jr. is kind of the guy, but yeah, we're putting a bunch of dudes there. Also, keep up with our minor league guys. I haven't looked at their stats lately. How is Bryce Eldridge doing? Changes are going to come. I mean, it's expected and it's going to happen. I like that we're not tinkering with the roster every day like Farhan used to do, but at the same time, we will have to make some moves sooner or later. We're going to have to make some moves to improve this team. AM Echo, congratulations to the Cincinnati Reds. Bring up Eldridge. Fins wants Eldridge now. Now, Fitz was smoking mirrors. He'll be in the minors within a week. No, Malone. He's going to be bagging groceries in a week. Bagging groceries. I'm just messing with you, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's just from Major League 2. He won't be bagging groceries. No, not until at least took a month or 2. So yeah, we want to keep a solid roster, a solid lineup, day in and day out. Get guys comfortable in their role, but at the same time, it is what it is. What state am I going to be in? A little place called Missouri. And I'll be there on business, important business. And I'm picking up some expensive machinery for the channel. It will be used for the channel, believe it or not. And I'm also going to hit some games. What happened to our bats? That's a good question. That's a really good question. The Salvation Army is here to save the day. Salvation Army. I almost said Rancho. The Salvation Army used to be the Salvation Army Rancho Cucamonga. I can't remember. Rancho Cucamonga, was it? Don't worry, Giants fans. Believe in the Giants. We got faith. Oh, man, it's a couple of losses. Dodgers just lost. Are they done? Padres lost. Are they done? Everyone's done. I guess Rockies are winning the division. You know what? I mean, we're going to recover. We're going to recover like the stock market. What happened to the stock market? It recovered a little bit today, right? It went boom. It crashed. I lost everything. No, I didn't lose everything, but I didn't lose anything because I didn't take it out. So technically it's all just there. It crashed. And then I looked at it and it made a little recovery. When it crashes, that's when you buy. That's when you buy. No, this ain't no financial advice. Got to talk to Jason Corona for that. But my feeling when it crashes, I want to buy. I feel like it's on sale. Thank you so much, Salvation Army Rancho Cucamonga. I went with the full name. Thank you very much, the Salvation Army, for that super chat. Rancho Cordova. Thank you so much. Move to Anchorage. Okay, I feel you. Anchorage. Alaska? Or a different Anchorage? Alaska? Are you in Alaska? Holy Moses. At least I get to see Giants games from here. Keeping it 100. I like that. Whoa! Did I miss this one or did it just come in? 4.99. Here's some gas for Missouri. That's what I got an ex-girlfriend who moved to. She said that exact thing. I didn't know that was common. She said, I'm here in Missouri. I'm selling my kids' stock market, took their college funds. LOL. Giants will bounce back. $4.99. Thank you. Yeah, I need that gas money. That's for sure. It all came up literally today. I did not know I was going. And it all came up, and so I'm on my way. I'm hoping to get there in time for a couple of MLB games. I wish the Giants would have been there. That would have been timed out. That would have been amazing timing, but Unfortunately, it's not the Giants, but I'm planning to go to Kauffman Stadium. I've been there before. I was there in 2014 in the Giants World Series. So I've been there before. I've been to KC before, and I'm really looking forward to going back. And we'll be there because it doesn't conflict with the Giants game, I don't think. So I should be able to still go to the post-game show, I'm hoping, and then hit the game tomorrow night. That's my hope. Thank you so much for that super chat. That is amazing. And you're the freaking bomb. 100%. Now I don't see the chats. I don't know what's going on with the StreamYard here, but all I see is the $4.99, but that's okay. Thank you for that gas money. Fins up 24/7. You are the man. Tomorrow, last chance against the Reds. What do y'all think? And I'll give you my thoughts. What do y'all think about the new City Connects? And if hopefully I'll be able to see your comments here in a second. I mean, like, oh, here it comes now. I see they came back. It's snowing here in Alaska. You are in Alaska. I am not a fan of the cold. K&K says they're horrible. I only like the cold if I have heat. I love it when it's cold when I got heat. Like if it's cold outside and I got heat in the car, whoo, I like it. Right? It's cold. It's cold in the wintertime, but you got the heat or the fire, whoo, nice and toasty. Then I'm cool. But when you don't have that heat to offset the cold, F that. They're fine. But the baseball collector, I like the black is cool. I kind of miss the black from the old ones. I mean, the white and orange has a cool look, but having that black, they pop. They do pop. The Giants, it pops. The number pops. The psychedelic thing over here, it pops. I really don't mind these jerseys. It's not a matter of that. It's just that, do I like them for the San Francisco Giants once a week? No. And do they express the city of San Francisco? You know, for music fans, for local music, especially if you're a fan of music in San Francisco in the 60s and 70s, like they got a great history of music. Now, I wasn't a fan of music in the 60s and 70s, mostly because I wasn't, alive at that time. K&K, but I do like that music now. Never wear the City Connects jersey again. They are bad luck. Bad luck, definitely for music fans. Now, maybe they plan to change it again in 3 or 4 years, and they'll do 3.0, and they'll be something else. They'll do a tribute to something else. But they went full music. There's so much San Francisco has to offer, but I don't even think of it. I mean, yes, it's a music town in a way. It's got a great history of music. Music is a huge part of San Francisco, but I don't think people outside of San Francisco and California think music when they first think of San Francisco. They think of the Golden Gate Bridge. They think of Chinatown. They think of Fisherman's Wharf. They think of just the small, the kind of peninsula there, and everything's in, and a beautiful place, and the lakes and things there. There's a lot of things going on. The fog, but I know they did that on the last one. They did the fog. They had the bridge. So they decided to go with music this time. It's fine. But why cartoon? Yeah, why cartoon? I don't know. With the cartoon front. I get the sleeve is like psychedelic. The CMO said they're wearing them the next 4 years. Oh, I did hear her come on the broadcast briefly. I just wasn't paying no attention. That's why my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She said something. She told me that I never listened or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention when she said it. Something of that nature. Nobody views San Francisco as a music town. They just chose to focus on music because it wasn't a good jersey choice. I feel you. Thank you for the super chats. That's a long time to wait. Great food, 100%. Fisherman's Wharf is famous. City Connects that lost us. Did I get all the super chats? If I missed one, I apologize because did I get them? No, I did not. I thought I missed one. I found it. I had it I had something told me there's another one there, and I went through and I found it. Micah with $1. That helps out a lot. Trust me, it does. I'm running tight here. We're about to go make an expenditure for the channel, and you know what it's going to be for? A big part of what it's going to be for the super chat videos, the super chat thank you videos like this one. And we're going to be having at-bats, impersonations. Julio Franco, Matt Williams with the crazy, Will Clark, Barry Bonds. We're going to have all of it. Pitching impressions. Hideo Nomo. You better believe it. We're going to have at-bats galore. Thank you, Micah, for that so very much. I do appreciate everyone being here. Didn't miss it for long, Paul. Eric, do you see my message? I do see it right there, and I'm reading it right now. You see my message. I got you, I'm right on top of this. Safe travels. Go Giants. Thank you so much. I love the intensity showed in that super chat video. Raw focus all day long. That's what we do. Someone loving the stream. You missed the last one. I think I got it now, right? There wasn't a fourth one, was there? Glad I was there at the Friday and Saturday games. This would be a long season for us. Wolf, great food. Eric, you have a girlfriend currently. Negatory. Logan, thank you. Can't stand the whole turning into grimace. Fisherman's War. The city connects to the losses. Okay, I think I'm caught up on all the comments. Thank you guys so much. Should have. Are you at a thought? I don't know. Last I checked, I was like 997. If you want to, anyone who's watching, Vanpocalypse, drop a link. Let's get to 1,000. I would appreciate it. We are so close. Fiona, last I checked, I was a little short. I'm getting very, very, very close. I appreciate that. And we'll get there. We'll get there. We're almost there. And it's going to be a game changer. That's a whole channel that's going to be monetized. YouTube makes you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the last year, I think, which I have that. I just need 1,000 subscribers. And once we hit that, to have that whole channel monetized, it's going to be a game changer. I'm really excited about it. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like making like anything crazy, but even if it makes $50, $100 a month, that is going to be a big, big, big help for me. Low budget over here. We got the ramen noodles, 997 subs, Vanpocalypse. We got ramen noodles. We got the stock market crashing. What I love most about your channel is you address the chat. If I didn't address the chat, I would run out of things to talk about in 5 seconds. So you guys keep the energy going. This ain't my stream. It's everybody's. I just have the channel and I start to stream, I schedule, I go on, and then we talk Giants. You guys are talking just like I'm talking. We need to get more people on for sure. I'd like to get more people on. We used to have Travis and stuff. I'm not sure what's up with Travis. I haven't talked to him for a minute. We need to get some more guests on. I was even thinking doing phone calls someday where you guys could call in so we can involve you in more, even like that. But I haven't got that set up yet. But the thing about phone calls is I'm like, I don't want to hang up on someone, because that's how they do it. But you don't want to keep them. I can't keep someone on for forever. And there's, if someone is keeps talking and I'm like, what do you do? All right, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you. And just hang up. That's what you have to do sometimes. I kind of feel bad doing it. I kind of feel bad. Logan's getting very personal in here. Very personal stuff. Very personal stuff. But I'm going to answer anyway. 4 years. 4 years. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate the support. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. We're coming up on 30 minutes, which is good enough. Whoa! Willie Adames can't hit water if he fell out of a boat. It's another super chat from Tommy Hugsley. Did not expect that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with Willie. He had 30 home runs last year. He was amazing. And this year, it's just hasn't got going yet. I ask whatever's on my mind. I see that. You might want to work on that. I was playing. Oh, man. You literally whatever's on your mind, straight up. Do you enjoy long walks on the beach, and what's your preference on women? Exactly. Just kidding. Oh, man. What it is. It's just crazy stuff. Golden Jets, poor Adamas. I'm just messing with you, Logan. I appreciate it. I don't have to answer. It's not a big deal. It's been a long time. I'm just running solo and doing my thing, working on my businesses and enjoying going to baseball games and talking baseball, making YouTube videos. It's a pretty relatively easy freaking job. Don't let no one. I've heard some young people, 18, 19, like, you guys don't know how hard it is streaming. I mean, it's not hard. YouTube ain't hard. YouTube it's hard to get views. It's a little bit of a grunt. They got it on to me. It's hard to, it's a grind to get the views and to keep it up, and you can get burned out. So, I mean, it's not like it's, that is true, but like compared to real workers, compared to manual labor people out there are doing work, even normal jobs. I've had all kinds of jobs. I've worked in warehouses. I worked in the military. I was in the Army. I've worked in fast food. I've worked in a grocery store. I've worked in a hospital. I worked in everywhere. And trust me, this is way better. Way better. You do you. Thank you so much, Eric. I've been asking you a question for 5 years. You know me. That's true. The moment you start taking phone calls, Chardol would be all over it. Yeah, that I don't mind, but like when we call in, you just never know who's going to call. And I'm just saying, you don't know who's going to call, what they're going to say, and then you got to hang up on them, and they might get offended. Like, I don't want to offend anyone, but we got to move on with the show. So, and maybe we'll try it, and if it doesn't work, we just end the experiment. Chef, you're a chef? I don't know what it's like to be a chef, Tommy Huxley, but I know from the movies I've watched, I don't know what kind of level of chef you're at, but like from the movies I watched, it's like super militaristic. Like, I wouldn't have, like, yes, chef. Are you one of those things? You got the sous chefs underneath you. It's like super, like, it's like army stuff. Like, and then you get pissed off. The chef goes off, starts throwing dishes, gets real pissed. Choose people out. It's like, you got to stand at a certain position when you talk to them. It's like, not for me. I did my time in the military. JC, okay, JCT Rock. I would definitely call in. I call in post-game show. Yeah, I've called in before. I used to talk to Marty Lurie. I've called in before. Yeah, got to go see ya when you're done with them. Yeah. I appreciate you calling in. See ya. Hang up. Next, we got Logan on the line. Logan, what's going on? You got a girlfriend? Oh, what's your thoughts on the games? What's the longest you've had a girlfriend for? I'm just messing with you, Logan. I'm just messing with you, bro. You wouldn't do that. I don't miss the addressing rank in the military. That was so annoying. Oh man, dude. The military's got positives and negatives, but the negatives outweigh the positive for me. That's why I got out. And treating, the salutes, the standing a certain way. I just want to talk to people like human beings. I can respect you. Why do I have to, go through all that? And I get it's military, but it was so nice to get a job. My first job after the Army was Toys R Us. And it was so weird. I was like, when I went to the boss, I was like expecting to have to be like, yes, ma'am, how are you today? Ma'am, no, he was like, hey, Jennifer, what's up? Oh, that's so weird, but I like it. Let's talk to people like human beings. Thank you guys so much. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe. 24 people. I'm out of here. We will talk to you tomorrow from the same place. We're on the road again. And then Thursday is a day off, which is going to be much needed. That'll be a travel day for me. I'm hoping to be back in studio Friday. If not, we'll be in the car again, but we'll probably be back in studio. It's a very short trip, 1 or 2 days, pick up some stuff, go to a game, and back. It's a very short trip, but I got a big opportunity, so I decided to go for it. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Yep, I used to work there. I used to work Toys R Us. And that was sad, man. It's sad that they blew that threw away that business, but bad business decisions. Toys R Us, kids are not into toys nowhere anywhere. They're into into gaming and iPhones and, whatever. It's a totally different thing. We are definitely past the generation. For a long time, it was pretty similar. Kids grew up like we did for a while, but that's over. It's a totally different ball game now. And we'll see if that's good or bad. But I got a bad feeling. about the future. But we'll worry about the apocalypse later. For now, Giants lose. Reds win, but tomorrow it's going to be a whole new ball game. Literally. So let's get it done. Let's keep our composure.
Come on, all right, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We've made a great effort so far. Let's just keep it up.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to just keep our composure.
Harbor Freight. I love Harbor Freight. That's one of my favorite spots. I do work on cars. I got this set right here. I got these stubby wrenches. I think maybe 10, maybe 15 at the most. A full set of wrenches, stubby wrenches. I use these all the time. I got other types too, but these just happen to be sitting here at Harbor Freight. By the way, today's stream is not brought to you by Harbor Freight, although I love Harbor Freight. It's brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. It's tax time. If you got any questions, call them up, coronapdx.com. Check out the website, schedule a consult. Corona Accounting Solutions. He has a YouTube channel too. I'll have to link that up here very soon. But other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the Dodgers did go. They went to the White House. I saw Ohtani like hanging out with Trump. I was like, whoa! I didn't expect that because I thought we're moving into a new era where you don't just get canceled, just for taking a picture with the president of the United States, whoever it might be, which I'm glad about. So other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
He is stopping. He's going back. He's going to run down. Ball gets away. This one's over.
Oh, my freaking goodness.
But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa.
Jeff Passan has the Giants getting Chris Bryant.
I am taking the Atlanta Braves.